Hello and welcome to an episode of Atomic Vinyl Reviews. My name's Jacob and today I've got an unboxing video. Here's our box and let's get into it. So this is just a nice big package from Hobby Link Japan, and what I'm expecting is inside is some kind of Bandai vinyls from the new King of the Monsters movie. So let's see if I'm correct. Slam this open. Now, the only figures that I have of this film so far is actually the Monster Series Godzilla. I did a review of him recently. So, what I see in here is another bit of cardboard. Ooh. So it's the King Series. Let's have a look. And Rodan. Nice. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's take a look at that. So we got a Rodan. I was really excited for that Rodan because I want some figures of Rodan from this movie because he was bloody awesome. What else have we got? Is it? Oh, I see Godzilla. Come on. I put a nice bit of plastic wrap and bubbles all over it, as well as cardboard, just to reinforce it, which is nice, especially considering this package had that big hole in it. But luckily, Bandai vinyls are very, very durable figures, so you don't really have to worry about much of anything affecting them. Had these on pre-order for a very long time actually, and I'm very happy that I did, because I've been looking at the prices of these things on eBay and places like that and what they're going for now, and they've just gone way up. So glad that I got them early. Ooh, I got Mothra too. So yeah, I ordered all the monsters. I'm also waiting on a King Ghidorah and a Godzilla, that you know, the 6-inch scale Godzilla, not the King series. So I'm gonna get all of those, but they're coming in a separate package. They might be here, I don't know, next week or something. But wow, okay, I'm liking this guy. He's nice and big, very detailed, and he's got the blue metallic effects down the spines, which are pretty cool. It's nice to see some color on this guy because otherwise he would be pretty blank. And yeah, it looks better in person than I was expecting. You know, compared to, what would you say, compared to the photos that I've seen online of it and stuff like that. So I'm liking that. This is a very strange packaging. It looks like they got like a PlayStation game version of this Godzilla or something here. That in the picture, it looks just like a weird CGI one. And I know the one in the film was CGI, but it looked better than this version. This one literally looks like it's from a PlayStation 2 game or something like that. But yeah, we'll get to him in a second. Let's get to our other Bandai figures. So we got a Rodan. Yeah, he was awesome in the movie. Probably one of the best scenes in the entire film. And I really like the texturing of his wings, because he's got that magma sort of texture that, you know, he just came out of a volcano, and his wings are kind of designed to look a bit all like, you know, crusty rock that has just come out of a volcano, and that sort of magma type effect. And he's got the reddish yellow on the tips of his wings to also represent how he's kind of glowing there, which is cool. But instead of giving him a more sort of traditional or more sort of accurate pose, they give him a more sort of stylized classic Rodan pose where his head's facing down and he's standing, which is interesting and kind of cool, because they made him, you know, compared to the other figures of Rodan that are coming out, this is much more stylized. Whereas I was expecting that they would do one of him this way with his head facing that way. But not sure what to think about it, but he's got a really cool expression on this guy. Very similar to the Final Wars Rodan this figure actually looks. There we go. Little black beak. This is so cool. Oh, and he's got his tag, which, you know, just like all your sort of monster tags. There's a photo picture of the kaiju there, as well as a silhouette on this side. And on the inside, it's just got another silhouette. Very cool. So happy this came here. Says has some little copyright info on the back here. Yeah, let's get to Mothra. So Mothra comes in the same sort of little plastic sleeve. Cool thing, this Bandai vinyls are very consistent. They always come in little loose plastic sleeves for whatever reason to protect the figures. Ooh. This is a nice little figure of Mothra. The first one of, again, just like Rodan, this is the first one that I've got of her from this film. And it's okay. Pretty cool. She has a very strange sort of wing shape compared to other Mothras here. Much, not your typical sort of moth butterfly kind of shape. But they did a nice job with the paint on her wings. At least the paint that is there, I feel it looks a little underpainted. It's mostly black, especially on the bottom here. Mostly black. The mold is really nice, they used actually. And they painted her body brown, and they got her face painted in with those little blue eyes. So if I can get that in focus for you guys, you can hopefully start to see it. There we go. You can kind of see it there, but it's the picture is a little bit oversaturated with a little too bright, so it's hard to make out. But you can see she's got a very pale face, and it looks like a strange shape because they make her you can stop seeing it there, but they make her antenna kind of like blend, like they paint the antenna as well. So rather than making her face look sort of more round like they do in the film, on the figure here it looks like she's got like a weird sort of elongated face, whereas I think if they just made the antennas a slightly different color, it would have looked a little better. She's also got those weird hind legs that I'm not a fan of. They're a little better here because they're spread out to the side compared to some other figures, but I still really don't like how they're joined to her abdomen and not her thorax. But on this figure they're not too bad because they're kind of spread out a little bit more naturally. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm happy I got this Mothra. She's got nice little sort of, what would you call them, little line marks through her wings, kind of like a real insect would, the sort of framing of it, which is cool. And just a nice simple figure, and I can show you the tag. So there you go, you get a nice good sense of the paintwork on this. They painted it in patches, and where they did paint it, it looks really good. But they just left it, a lot of it black and blank, which is a bit of a shame. And you got her tag here. There we go. Nice little picture of her there. Again, looks like some weird CGI picture. And silhouette on the back. There we go. And on the inside, another silhouette, and just random Japanese. We got 65th anniversary logo and stuff like that. So yeah, all in all, pretty cool. I'm so happy I got these figures. What else should we do? Should we try and take out this guy, or should I take him out and show you the full thing in the full review? Hard to say. I know I'm gonna take him out anyway, so I may as well do it now. So he comes with zip ties holding him in. So it's just a matter of breaking the zip ties and should come on out. They seem to. There he goes. Thing about some of these King series, you can kind of get them to come out without cutting the zip ties, but this guy looked like he was put in there pretty firmly. And there we go. So I had to cut him. Yeah, he's a nice chunky figure. I like him a lot better than the the 2014 Bandai figure. I had the little one, which I ended up selling, the 6-inch one. Um, but I do like this design so much more. And this one is a cool, cool big figure. Look at that. Nice and chunky. Um, yeah, I actually do like I was worried the blue on the spines would look kind of, I don't know, a bit too messy for me, but yeah, I do like it. It actually is a nice effect. It looks so nice in person. He's got a nice sort of almost matte charcoal gray coloring for the rest of them. Unfortunately, there's like very minimal paint again. Just kind of a problem with a lot of Bandai figures, which is kind of why I really like this Rodan here in particular. Because at least he's a brown color, so he's not the typical black plastic like this one or this Mothra here that we've been getting in um, so many Godzilla type figures from Bandai recently, which have been very sort of, very bland painted. They, some of their figures are amazing, but some are just in the paint department. Generally, I really like the sculpts on all of them. And this one has a really nice sculpt. I think they did use the CGI data from the film to kind of recreate all of this in the Bandai form. Like his arms and legs are really nice. They've got the great scaling all over the body. The details are a little bit softer than some of your other figures, like your Monster Arts, of course, which I will bring in. Um, So you can obviously see that the detailing on this guy is a lot more rounded and softer looking, especially since they're not entirely in focus on this, and I'm not showing him that well. But that's just a typical thing of having a soft vinyl figure like this big one here versus hard plastic, very high-end Monster Arts. But all in all, I say this one looks really nice. So I definitely love the changes they did to the feet on this design again. Like I say in every video where I review something from this movie. But here it just looks great, especially compared to that like 2014 look. Speaking of which, we can actually bring in the giant NECA 2014 figure, because I feel like that's the only comparable figure that I have on hand to this one. I have a couple of other King Series Godzilla figures out of the anime, Godzilla and Shin Godzilla, but they're at my recording studio where I record music right now. So they're not on hand. There we go. But yeah, you can see him there. So yeah, how tall is this one? Maybe like 20 centimeters is like a good estimate of his height. This one's more like 30 centimeters-ish scale. Hard to say. But yeah, that's it for my unboxing video of these. Sorry it was a little bit mumbly. I'm doing this like first thing in the morning because these just came in and I really wanted to unbox them because I've been, I pre-ordered these ages ago and I've just been dying to see them, in the vinyl. We got some vinyl on Atomic Vinyl Reviews, finally, for once, because a lot of the time we get like PVC and stuff like that, which is actually still vinyl, actually, because it's polyvinyl chloride, I think. I don't know. I'm not a plastics chemist. But Monster Arts ones, I think are made of PVC, which is also a type of technically vinyl. I don't know, people. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another unboxing when the rest of the figures come in, that being the King Ghidorah figure, the Bandai vinyl, and the, it had a name, the actual 6-inch scale Godzilla. That's right, that's right. So when those come in, I'm gonna do a review, an unboxing of them, and then I'll do a full review, possibly of all of them? Maybe? That might be a very long video, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. At the moment, just we'll just figure it out. Another strange thing is this Rodan is actually pretty big compared to this Mothra, which, yeah, they were bigger in the film, but this Rodan, when we put it with the 6-inch Godzilla, I bet he's going to be a bit too big to scale with it perfectly, which is just kind of an odd little point, but whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. and may all your vinyl be irradiated vinyl. Over and out!